Let me tell you though, I may not be where you want me. I may not have all the money, but you cannot say that my love ain't true, 'cause you know that it's all about you now.
I hope you like this look. I hope you like this look. I hope you like this look. What up?
Hey, yo, B. This is a good look right here. Yeah.
How's the honey beauty bees? It's me, Byron Shears, BZB, your gay bae, and we are back with another video here on our channel. Today, beauty bees, what we have going on our channel on today is I wanted to do a makeup look without using any eyeshadow. So I wanted this look to be extremely simple, very something appropriate for everyone. So whether you are a male in makeup, you're a female in makeup, if you are a female and you really don't have the skill set, the product, or the time to do intricate eye makeup, this is a perfect look for you. Of course, it is full coverage, so if you don't like full coverage, all you have to do is skim down on the coverage, or just make sure that you use a foundation that is not as full of coverage. But this is a full coverage, full glam, full makeup look, and I really did have fun doing this video. I also get requests about how do I do my brows and my nose contour. So I just threw that right into this video, opposed to making full videos on brows and nose contours, simply because I feel like those are videos that you can kind of get from anywhere. I'm really flattered that you guys want those type of videos from me. So opposed to me just separating them and putting them into two different videos, I opt to put them into this video. This is today's look. I really like this look. I hope you guys like this look as well. Y'all already know what time it is, so before we even get into this video, make sure that if you are a real beauty bee and you leave me a comment down below, you use the hashtag BeautyBee. Make sure that you guys subscribe to this channel. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already, that means that you're not a beauty bee just yet. And it's okay. You can stick around, you can hang around, you can watch the content, but whatever you do, make sure you don't get stung. If you want to join our hive, all you have to do is make sure that you press the subscribe button. Next to it, you will see a small bell. Click that gray bell and make sure you cut on all of the notifications. So that way you can get notified every single time that we post a video here on our channel. And that way, that is the only way that you can claim to be a beauty bee, because that's what we said. Like, that's what it is. That's what it is. And yeah, I hope you guys like this look. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I think it's cute. It's cute for anything, any occasion, every day, all day. If you're dressing up, if you're dressing down, if you have somewhere to go, if it's a special occasion. You don't always have to wear eyeshadow. Doing a proper makeup application, it's always best. Let's get right into what you all came to see, because y'all didn't come to hear me ramble. Y'all came to get this look. So let's get right into it. Hey y'all, so my bad, I thought my camera was on. It wasn't on. So I have primed my face already. So I'm gonna go with the full coverage foundation from MAC Cosmetics, NC50. And I'm just gonna place a little bit right on my nose and above my beard area. Beauty blender. I have to do this step in order to ensure that the foundation on my nose doesn't move. So that looks better already. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my Patrick's powder from MAC Cosmetics, and I'm gonna press it into that full coverage foundation. So now for all over foundation, I'm gonna use my Ultra HD foundation from Makeup Forever. I love, love, love this foundation. I really stand next to it. The only thing is it does transfer. I find at least that it transfers. However, I think it's beautiful on camera. It's so pretty in pictures. And it actually really is really pretty in person. So I'm gonna mix a little bit of my LC Glow Dry Face Oil into this, and I'm gonna make this my actual foundation for today. So I don't think I was being honest with myself. Who am I fooling? How is it possible that I can just do one foundation? So y'all already know I'm gonna go in with my Ultra HD Stick foundation. I absolutely love, love, love this foundation. It is the absolute bomb.com. I'm just gonna go in right on the center of my face. And with my beauty blender, I'm just gonna pounce that all around. And so I'm just gonna take some of this foundation right on the skin, but more so on the outer areas of my face. Alrighty, I'm coming to life. I feel real. Because y'all watch me, y'all come back, and you guys love me. And if you love me, make sure you hit the like button. But y'all already know what time it is, since we on Makeup Forever and we on these under eyes. Let's go in with our full coverage concealer and our Ultra HD concealer in Y41, and I think this is full coverage in number 12. And I am not going to OD on the concealer today because I just want a little something. I just want a little light, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And if you guys haven't guessed, the Ultra HD is a bit brighter than the full coverage, so that's why I like to wear them both. I'm gonna go in now with my MAC Mineralized Charged Water Spray. I like to spray just a little bit to rehydrate the skin before I buff my concealer out. It really helps me get a really nice blend on my concealer. So then with my beauty blender, I just bring it up onto the bridge of my nose. And I kind of hold my head down, but look up. And just like that, my under eye is concealed without pulling my whole face out. And I'm gonna take what's left. See, what's left on my sponge is actually perfect to go underneath where my contour is gonna go. So like that, get ready for that reverse contour. And I'm gonna take, again, my Patrick's powder, and I'm gonna take very little, and I'm gonna go on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna press it right there underneath the eye, just so I don't wrinkle. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the Patrick's powder and I'm gonna put it right in my smile lines, just like that. So now I'm gonna take a little bit of that powder and just go on the side of my nose. So now at this point, I wanna go ahead on and attack my brows. So for my brows, I'm gonna be using MAC and NYX. This is a big brow pencil from MAC Cosmetics in the color Spiked. And I'm just gonna kinda go against the grain. Everywhere I have brows. I'm now gonna take my NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in the color Chocolate. And I'm gonna use my spoolie to kind of get my shape going and to comb through those hairs that we just basically disrupted. Let me tell you, the big brow pencil from MAC Cosmetics really saves time. So now I'm gonna take the pencil side and I'm just gonna define underneath the brow, not necessarily so much on the top of the brow, but underneath the brow. Same on the other side. Make sure you use your spoolie to kind of disperse the product into the brow. I'm gonna use this MAC brush. I don't know exactly the number. I see 12. I don't know if it's 112, 212, 312, 612, whatever. But it's a flat shader brush like this from MAC Cosmetics, and I'm going to use my NYX concealer palette. I have one like this from MAC, but I like this one for my brows and my brows only because it's a bit creamier and it's perfect for shaping out the brow. So I'm gonna go back with this one. As you can see, I've hit pan, so you already know what time it is. And I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand to kind of disperse the product into the brush and also to warm the product up. So that way when I put it on the eye, it can go on kind of evenly and smooth without skipping. So now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go, not in the very front of the brow, but not in the height of the brow, but like on its way up, right there. Let me bring you guys. Okay. So we want to start about right here. I like this color because it's not too bright and it has just the perfect amount of warmth to it, but it still lightens and lifts. So if you are a person of color, you must certainly check this product out. And I just tap the rest like right down into my eye with my finger. And there you have it, brow on. You don't want to get clocked for filling your brows. That's just you just don't want that look. That's not the look that you want to have. You want your brows to look like they're your brows. You know what I mean? Otherwise, if your brows are clogged for you drawing them on, it almost looks like you have alopecia of the brows. Ugh. Brows on. Popping. And I'm gonna take just a small bit of my Petrix powder. Tap that powder right onto the crease and bring her all the way up until under the bone where we put that concealer. Trust me, you're following along. I already know you're following along. Like, you're not gonna mess this up. It's nothing to mess up. Like, you're not gonna mess this up. You're a pro. So now we're just gonna take that 224 and we're gonna just slightly buff it just to get rid of that powder. So now our brows are concealed and so are our eyelids. It's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now let's get into shaping and cropping this nose. The powdered contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So the first color I'm gonna get is the Havana. And I'm gonna take that same MAC 224 brush and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on there, and I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna run it right into the beginning of the brow. It's already giving the illusion of a full contoured nose, if you guys can see. I'm gonna take this now and I'm gonna blow it out along the crease. And I'm gonna marry it right up against where we just put that contour. And when you do that, it actually makes the top of your nose contour look a lot more realistic when you have this color blown out into the crease. It complements the whole bone. See how this one, you can see the contour here, whereas this one, it looks just a little bit more uniform. So now in that same contour kit, I'm gonna go in with Nutmeg from the Anastasia contour kit. And I'm gonna take this Artiste brush, whatever brush, bootleg Artiste brush. I don't know, I got it off eBay and I would never suggest them to you because they're not that great. But I find that a brush like this is perfect to contour the nose. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this powder and I'm going to run it right there. And keep in mind, when you do a nose contour, you actually want to go into a point. At least I do, because this is a clean 221 brush from MAC. Because what happens is, it makes the nose contour look a lot more believable. So I'm gonna go into a point, so that way I can eliminate the railroad lines, okay? So I've already placed the product. This is just a clean 221. And I'm going to bring it down into a point. For most people, even myself, I like to highlight the tip of my nose. So I don't mind that if my contour powder pretty much gets all over the tip of my nose, because I'm gonna highlight it anyway, so that's gonna give it an illusion that it's lifting. To further lift the tip of the nose, I'm gonna go into Havana and I'm gonna use my 224, excuse me. And I'm gonna take a little bit of that and I'm just gonna buff the very bottom of my nose, right there, just like that. So, when I wanna bake my nose and I want my nose to look even more snatched, this is some powder that I made. If you want to see exactly how I made this powder, I'll leave an icon right here so you can click on it. But I take this brush and I just go right down into the powder. I grab some of the powder. I release it onto the cap. And I stamp the brush down into the powder so that way I can have the powder directly on the base of the brush. And I take it and stamp it on either side of my nose. And I go directly down the middle. And that, my dear, is how I bake my nose. So now let's go ahead on and finish up the face, because again, this look is not about eyeshadows. We're not gonna use any eyeshadows. The eyes are pretty much done. We are gonna do a little detail work into the eyes just to make them pop, but we're not gonna use any eyeshadow. For the rest of the face, I'm gonna use my dark tan MSF from MAC Cosmetics, the Mineralized Skin Finish. Yay, yay, yay. I'm coming together. Oh, I'm coming together. Okay. So now for blush, I'm going to use a product that I absolutely love. If you are a person of color, trust me, you definitely want to get this. It looks like this. And I am going to use this brush from, it was a limited edition brush from MAC Cosmetics, Fruit and Juicy, last summer. And I'm just gonna take a little bit and swirl it all over. Smile and just run this just a little bit. Never be scared of blush. I know some people are really scared of blush, like they're frightened of blush. The thing is, when it comes down to blush, you definitely want to find your perfect shade. All right, so for people of color, women of color, I'm going to give you guys some suggestions in a later video. But the thing about blush is it actually puts the color back into your face, like full color back into your face. The bronzer warms the skin up, so it ushers color back into the skin, but blush ushers color back to the middle of the face and the cheek area. So trust me, when you find the perfect color blush, it's gonna be a game changer. I love this blush. I call it good news because it looks like somebody just gave me good news. Like, oh, you know, good news, yeah, whatever. So now I'm gonna get back to this nose so that we can finish up the eyes. I'm gonna take this Morphe brush, I think it's the R3. I'm almost certain that this is the R3 brush. And I am going to start pouncing that powder. Just to get rid of it. And when you pounce that powder across the nose, it automatically softens it up. So we're gonna take Nutmeg from the Anastasia Contour Kit with a 221. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and I'm gonna run it underneath the eye. So that's gonna warm up underneath the eye without bringing too much color underneath the eye. And believe it or not, it's going to make your whole makeup application look just a little bit more believable, because no one is really perfect from here all the way up into under their lash line. Babies, but not adults, okay? And remind you, this is the lighter of the two that I used. Now at this time, I'm going to prepare the face for a highlighter. This was the limited edition Coconut Fix Plus from MAC Cosmetics last year. And I'm not gonna OD, I'm just gonna use a very little amount. I mean, that was little for me, you know? I'm gonna take my Artist Couture from Angel Mac Daddy. The highlight is so strong, it's really intense, like it's crazy. And that's it, that's pretty much all the highlighting I'm gonna do. I really don't want like a heavy highlighted look. So I don't have to do lashes, but I wanna do lashes because I really wanna elevate this look. And so I'm going to use the Glamfather lashes, and these are in the style Exclusive. He sent me these lashes and they are so freaking pretty. So I'm gonna use the Bold and Bad Lash mascara from MAC Cosmetics. I'm gonna use this one today because I wanna finish this up so I can use this as my back to MAC. Oh, weak. Oh, I'm weak. Oh, I'm weak. Clamp your falsies in with the real ones. Alright you guys, so I had to clean up this mess that was on my cheek. If you ever get mascara on your face, always make sure to let it dry completely and then like flick it off or try to remove it. It's much easier that way. If the mascara is still creamy, it'll just smear and get everywhere. So always make sure that you allow it to dry. Luckily, it was where my highlight was, so I was able to whisk it away, add a little powder, and then add a little highlight on top, and you can barely even tell that it was there. I'm very satisfied with the cleanup. As for lips, I'm definitely gonna keep this a lot more natural, neutral. So I'm gonna go in with my Alyssa Ashley from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I'm gonna put my Fenty Gloss Bomb right on top. Y'all know I'm at extra. I'm gonna use my gold. I'm almost out, can you tell? So my gold Viva Glam 2 from Taraji P. Henson and MAC Cosmetics. And I'm just gonna put that right on top, because I like it extremely shiny and I love gold. Pinky golds. Peachy golds, pinky golds. Those are lip gloss goals. Like that. That's all I have for you today, Beauty Bees. If you made it this far into the video, of course, you are the winner. I thank you so much. I appreciate you. If there was something that you guys wanted me to add on to this look, or if you would have added something onto this look, make sure you leave it into the comment section down below. Also, use the hashtag BeautyBee. I have some really good news coming up for you guys, so I'm not going to say anything just yet. Stay tuned. That's it. It was a simple look, simple beat. I hope this is something that you're able to recreate at home. Feel free to watch this video 2 or 3 times if you have to. If you guys have any questions, you know, to leave them in the comment section down below. I absolutely love to hear from you. If you want to stay in contact with me in between my video uploads on any of my other social media sites, they are all at Busy Bee, B-U-I-Z-Z-I-E, B-E-E. Again, that's Busy Bee. So that's Busy Bee on my Instagram and on my Twitter. And you can also find me as Byron Shears on Facebook. I'm also on Periscope. Not really, kinda. I might pop up. So if you guys want to follow me on Periscope, you can also do that at Busy Bee. So I'm gonna get out of here, and until next time, thank you so much for coming back to enjoy this honey with me. I thoroughly appreciate you. You guys know how much that I love you. We are growing, and I am so freaking happy. I'm really, really happy that we're growing here on YouTube, because I think we're all working really, really hard to build this channel up. So I thank you so much. And until next time, as I always say, and I always will say, love and light, but most of all, be beautiful. Later. Bye.